Today's understanding is a little bit like yesterday. So when we look at the card, the first one, which is Chanchu, is prosperity and bringing forth the blessing inside of us. So yesterday's reading was about changing, and if we did change, prosperity is directly here, but it's also to tell us that prosperity is always here. The next card that is hooked to the Chanchu, which is prosperity, is reading. When we understand our frequency within inside ourselves and ground ourselves more to understand, again, as we're talking about good and bad, that there is a part of a source that is always there, which brings us to the next card, is once we learn to rid the illusions and understanding inside ourselves, the inner healer comes. The inner healer comes as the conduit, as the vessel, the one that receives without bringing part the ego, which brings us to our next card, which is the third eye. So as we look inside our understanding, once we have this frequency of these cards, it's easier for us to see, which brings us to the top card, which is protection. And understanding that the protection is always there, the hand of protection is directly there and feeding us all the time, which brings us to our next card, which is the diamond. And the diamond is to show us the growth like it did the other day. So if you listen to the reading that you received the other day, that means that you are on your right road. Now the focus card is the Mama Lamba card, meaning protection, the universe, the understanding, the sun, the moon. And through that, we understand that they are always there. The sun and moon are in unison, except that we as individuals look at the sun rises, the moon rises, but in reality, that is because we are constantly moving, but technically they are always there. So we receive from that energy. I want everybody to understand that we're trying to do these readings to help and aid those that are in need. And if you really listen, you will find out that healing is there. These cards that we created are not just cards. They're not normal cards, as someone was to say. We downloaded a frequency, and that frequency will help people clear. Even by looking at our cards, you will understand that there is a clearing. Something happens inside. It's a part that you cannot understand. You just allow it to flow. Because the main thing is to clear your space. Blessings. And hope you receive.